Alright folks, and Bangor is back again, and in this video we're gonna talk about the Heavenly Sevenfold, starting with this rogue here, called IceSnowFridge. Now, his main weapons are his big swords, as you can see, and well, his strengths are ice flames, flight, intangibility, asexual reproduction, and yeah, and he's got sub-zero adaptability, underwater adaptability, and vacuum adaptability, meaning that he's not bothered by the cold, and he can breathe underwater and survive in the vacuum of space without the usage of the suits needed to survive in the respective environments. And he's also got ice-based abilities, and positive emotion empowerment, and virtue empowerment, and purity-based powers, meaning he can purify other beings, and yeah, and his main weakness is fire, because of his ice-based abilities. Yeah, and with the ringleader out of the way, we've got the monsters that make up the Heavenly Sevenfold. Starting with Frost Blast. His main weapons is big sickles and sword, right? And his strengths are, well, he's got temperance, control, empowerment, embodiment, inducement, augmentation, and aura. And he's got ice-based abilities and purity-based powers, and everything else related to ice and purity. And his main weakness is gluttony-powered beings and fire, because of his temperance powers. And yeah, this next dude here is called Big Frost, because his main weapons is big cannons, right? And his strengths are, well, charity, control, empowerment, embodiment, inducement, augmentation, and aura. And he's got gravity powers along with his ice powers, and magnetism, and all that. And his main weakness is sudden changes of mass can throw off his orbit, and he's also vulnerable to greed powers. Yeah, because you know, and yeah. And this next dude here is Radioactive Chill, because he's got radioactive ice swords, right? And his strengths are ice-based abilities and radiation, and he's got mobile invulnerability and juggernaut momentum, and he's got an enhanced charge, what with his rhinophysiology, and he's got super strength and durability, and agility, and speed and reflexes, and stamina and endurance. Yeah, and his main weakness is he can only charge in one direction without the ability to change course. And he's also very dumb, so don't expect him to be the smartest. And this next dude here is called Cold Dinosaur. His main weapons, his big sword, right? And his strengths are patience, control, empowerment, embodiment, inducement, augmentation, and aura. And he's got regeneration, because he's a reptilian, and reptiles are born with regeneration. And he's got dermal armor, meaning that his skin is armored, and his skin is likewise unbreakable. Yeah. And he's got size enhancement, and his main weakness is fire, and he can't fit through small spaces. What with his massive build. Yeah. And this next dude here is called Snow Monster. His main weapons, his big circular saw, right? And his strengths are chastity control, empowerment, embodiment, inducement, augmentation, and aura. And he's got possession, yeah, and exorcism immunity, meaning that he can't be exorcised or banished from the house that he possesses. And he does have intangibility and space survivability, and his main weakness is, well, he's got a hive mind, which links him to other ghosts, yeah, and the fact that he cannot survive outside a host if he's in a warm environment, and he can't possess enemies who are fire-based in any way, shape, or form. But yeah. This next dude here is called Light Ice. His main weapons are his big laser guns, and his strengths are compassion control, empowerment, embodiment, inducement, augmentation, and aura. And he has light-based abilities and ice-based abilities, and yeah, and everything else in between. And his main weakness is envy and darkness-based abilities. Yeah. And this last dude here is called Magic Winter. His main weapons are his big lightsabers, right? And his strengths are magic control, empowerment, embodiment, breath, generation, and aura, and augmentation, and everything else. And humility control, empowerment, embodiment, inducement, augmentation, and aura. And he's got winter control, empowerment, embodiment, inducement, augmentation, and aura. And he's got telekinesis, teleportation, and telepathy, and levitation, and hive mind, and mind hive. And he's also got the force choke, something that you may or may not have seen in Star Wars, depending on who's watching. But anyways, his main weakness is summertime, you know, for obvious reasons. And anyway, that's all I have time for. The Heavenly Sevenfold will be a part of my Christmas series called A Little Piece of Heaven. So look out for that. It'll be out on say from the 19th to 24th of December. So look out for that. But anyways, with all that said, I hope you enjoyed my video. Thanks for watching.